Hey guys, so I'm not really sure really why it took so long to make this video, but a couple days ago at like midnight, Eminem dropped a record, an album, out of nowhere. No publicity, no advertisement, just poof, here you go. And this dude flamed like 100 people or more. And I'm not going to do a full-on review, I don't think, because I think it's pretty clear what it is. This shit is straight fuego, bro. Fuego. Let me tell you something. Eminem has ended so many careers back in at least, the big Slim Shady era, I'd say. Like the third time he said I'm back was like when he ended all these careers. Now, back in I think it was 2012, MGK said he'd fuck Haley or something like that. And Eminem didn't like it, so he banned him from Shady 45. Now, Eminem made a diss track. Not a diss track. He mentioned his name in a song dissing other people. So, MGK responded, which is great. I think if you're getting shot at and you got hit a few times, you should shoot back while you're on the ground, and then at least when you die with some pride. But he made a diss track back, and I don't know, man. A lot of people on my newsfeed on Facebook are saying MGK fucked Eminem over and blah, 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 and it's MGK won that battle. First of all, the battle ain't start yet. And if you think it did, you don't know Eminem at all. A lot of people are saying, oh, Eminem's done. A lot of you motherfuckers haven't listened to any of the Ja Rule beefs from my era. Because Eminem is literally the GOAT. This dude's ended Ja Rule's fucking entire career because Ja Rule said something about Haley. Ja Rule said, "Hey yo, M, you claim your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known slut, so what's Haley gonna be when she grows up?" Eminem ruined his life. His whole career went down the shitter. Benzino, same kind of thing, ended his life. Haven't heard from him in years. ICP, which they didn't really have careers to end. They're garbage. They got the little groupies that run around with their little hatchets and act like gangsters. They're fucking punks. But Eminem has ended. He's never lost a battle in this style of this thing that he does. So people are saying, "Oh, MGK won." Eminem, you gotta keep in mind, Eminem made like a 30-second little thing in a couple songs about MGK. Total amount of time he was talking about MGK was probably about 15 seconds. He didn't make a chorus. He didn't make 3 verses about it. Like, you know what I mean? What MGK did, and I'm not going to deny that MGK's diss thing wasn't dope as shit. It was dope. It was fire. It wasn't Eminem. There's fire, it's good shit, and then there's Eminem. You're not touching Eminem. You're not touching Eminem at his worst. And believe me, from this album, Eminem is not at his worst. So, I mean, hey, it might help MGK, and I think that's what MGK is trying to do, is get the publicity. Which I think that happened with, Limp Bizkit back in the day with Eminem. I think he had said their name, and then they blew up for a while, and then now they're, dead. But I think that's maybe MGK's goal here, is to get a little more famous, because MGK is his net worth is $8 million. Eminem's is of $190 million. Or 180, don't quote me. Either 180 or 190. But there's a significant difference. So MGK is definitely trying to get some cheddar from it. And I get it, But I feel like most of MGK's diss track is bitching and moaning about Eminem being rich. And, well, they made a movie out. MGK said they made a movie after you. Go be good enough that people want to make a movie after you. And the same kind of rule applies. If you're not in demand, you're not going to be rich. You don't deserve that because you think you're dope when you're not. The same thing kind of happened with Eminem's Revival album, man. People don't like Revival. That's all that matters, is that people don't like it. Who gives a fuck if Eminem likes it? I mean, I feel like it's important that Eminem likes it. But he's all pissed off that people are bashing the album. if people don't like it, that means it's not good to them. You know what I mean? Now this last album, the Kamikaze shit, is fire. It's the most amazing album I've heard from Eminem since maybe Encore. Honestly, I don't think I've heard something this hot since Encore. Although Rap God and all that shit was dope. I got sick and tired of him, the way he raps with that Rap God flow in every song now. He doesn't have that catchy, punny shit anymore. It's I feel like it's like forced puns. Everything he says is a pun. And he's got that kind of rap all the time now, which he used to do on special occasions and stuff. But as far as MGK goes, I don't hate MGK. I don't really dislike him. He's not my style of artist. But I know, in comparison with Eminem, dog, you dug your grave. And that's a fact. That is a fact. I love how Eminem dissed everybody, because that's the old Eminem coming out. I've said for the last 10 years that I want Eminem to be pissed. I was like praying that someone said something about Haley, because he hasn't been pissed. He hasn't had a reason to rap. So like back when he made the sauce in response to Ja Rule and that whole thing, you don't hear that kind of Eminem anymore, even though he's the most skilled he's ever been, I think, because Eminem will always grow. But man, when he's pissed off, he puts in work. So I'm glad he's going to be. I hope he gets pissed off about this, or he could be just trying to do MGK a solid, which is my fear. Maybe I'll diss him so that he gets some publicity, so I can help him make some money, feed his family. I don't know. I hope Eminem gets pissed off, though. That's my hope, because to see Eminem pissed off is like adrenaline. I walk around the room pissed off for about 10 hours because I love it. So, the people that are saying MGK ended Eminem's career, you got to understand that you have to have a career. Having a net worth of $8 million is shit in the rap era, in the rap scene. So, you have to have a career to end other people's careers. Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time ever. You gotta understand that if he responds, MGK could respond and refuse his death, but come on, he's dead. So that's my thought. Kamikaze's whack, Kamikaze's dope. Revival is kind of whack, and MGK's life is over. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe.